Hey everyone, welcome to another new episode of Spurs Sports Report. I'm Daniela Ramirez, your host for Weekly Sports here at San Diego State. I have a very special guest. You guys already see him. I have Jordan Byrd. He's the running back for SDSU. I'm just going to say a few honorable mentions that he has. He was first team All-Mountain West last year. He was ranked second in the program in history for kick returns in the average and fourth in kick return touchdowns. That's pretty impressive. I mean, he has countless, yards. He has actually 250 rushing yards last season. I mean, there's just numerous other awards and honorable mentions that I can go through. We'll be here all day, though. I was looking at his stats, and it's like paragraphs on paragraphs. I'm like, you know what? We're going to name just the most, the top ones.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, I'm really happy that he's here. I mean, season this year is going to be crazy. And I don't know, how are you feeling? How are you feeling being on the podcast?
Oh yeah, thank you for having me. This is an honor being on here. It's really nice. I've always seen it. I watched the one that you just posted. It was really nice to see it. It's an honor to be here.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that. That's why I wanted to have athletes.
Yeah.
Last year we had a lot of our writers, and that was great. I mean, having the writers can give us another perspective. I mean, if you guys were watching last year, I had Danny as my co-host, and that was really fun. But this year, I said, you know what, we're going to have some players. And I contacted you, and you were down. I mean, this dude is really chill.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's super humble, and I really enjoyed, working with athletes that are down to talk to us.
Oh, yeah.
So,
really nice.
So what's Saturday's game? I'm just going to jump in because you know what? Everyone's going to want what happened on Saturday's game happened. But I want to know from you, how did you feel that day? What was your goal going in? And just the overall experience. I mean, being in the new stadium. That's like the first time you guys ever played a game.
Yeah.
How was that feeling? Like
the feeling, we knew it was going to be a hot game. Arizona, they were used to the heat, so we knew that they were going to come in with a bang. They knew what they were going into. Going into a new stadium, it's a lot of pressure on our back. There's new stadium, new fans coming in. We haven't played there in 2-3 years.
Yeah.
It was just really hard to get back into that groove. Just having fans back. It felt like the team was. We just got out coached, that happens sometimes.
Okay.
The coaches, we all knew what we needed to do. We came out there, we didn't play as well as we needed to. We came to practice this week, we knew what we had to do. We all practiced hard, even though it was hot, we knew it was gonna be hot. We just knew that this week's gonna have to be an important week to us. Coming off a loss, we had to show the fans and ourselves that we can play.
Okay, yeah, and I was going to say, I mean, it was a hot day. If you guys did not know, it was like over 100 degrees at that game. And I was there, and I could imagine, I was on the field.
Oh, yeah.
And I could imagine just you guys. You guys were in black uniforms, pads, helmets, all of it. And so I can imagine how hot it was. But, you guys played in heat, rain, cold, all of it.
Oh, yeah.
Was, a difference with the fans being there, like you mentioned? Was it positive, or was it nerve-wracking, having your San Diego fans here?
Yeah, it's always positive having our fans out there. It's a good thing. That's what keeps us going. Just having those fans there, just talking to us, cheering. Even if we have a good play, that gets the momentum going. I feel like just having them out there was a blessing, because it was hard for us for 2 years playing in Dignity Health. Having fans out there was really good. It was really nice. It was kind of nerve-wracking, just playing in front of a big crowd like that again was kind of hard to get used to, but we'll get back to it.
It was a sold-out stadium.
It was.
There was a lot of people there. I know it was hot, so a lot of people weren't in their seats, but there was a lot of people there. I'm sure you couldn't really see everyone. But I was seeing everyone. There was a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
But that's great, though. I mean, we're finally back in San Diego. I mean, since the Chargers left. If you guys didn't know, the NFL team, the Chargers, used to be San Diego, and they used to play in Qualcomm. Then they moved to LA, and then Qualcomm was kind of deteriorating.
Yeah,
it wasn't the best stadium, so they kind of revamped it, and it was really nice. And it's a beautiful stadium.
It is.
And so it's just,
definitely.
I mean, that's what I did a story on, is about the community coming back together. And I think that makes you guys look really good, too, because finally, you guys are San Diego State in San Diego now, and it's literally 5 minutes from here, 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's a really cool, all the students can come. The student section was probably the biggest it's been
most definitely.
in a couple of years.
Since I've been here, it was big. So.
Okay, so you made a touchdown at the game.
I did.
I think you made the second touchdown.
Second one, yes.
How did that feel? Touchdown in the brand, you were one of the first people to make a touchdown. How does that feel?
It was good. It was really good. Even though it got taken back, but it was a good feeling, especially being right there by the by the student section, seeing them getting all routed up. It was pretty cool. My family was there too, so it was really good for them to see that.
How did they feel, you know, being in the stadium and seeing you play? Like,
what was the experience? It was good. You know, they've been to a couple of my games, but I feel like this one was one of the most special ones because it was in a new stadium, back in San Diego as well. So it was really good.
Okay, so what's the goal for the season? I mean, that was the first game. You know, it was a loss, but I mean, win or lose. I mean, you as an athlete, we have goals. We have team goals. Is there any goals maybe you'd like to share with the fans, with us?
Just getting a championship. You know, we made it to the championship last year. You know, we didn't come up successful. That was one of the heartbreaking games for us this season. You know, we lost 2 games, but I felt like that game really hit us because we were there and we were just right there touching it, but we ended up losing. But yeah, that's one of our goals this year is to win the championship. That's what we're looking for. You know, we have 12 more games to play, or 11 more games to play. So I feel like a lot of fans were kind of down on us about the game, but we still have 11 games. You know, you got to stay positive. You know, coaches were positive after the game. The team was positive. You know, we can do after this. Feel like we have a good season ahead of us.
Okay, yeah. I mean, 1 game lost, but there's a whole season to make up. It's like in class. You miss the first assignment, but you have time to make it up.
Oh yeah, it's a process. Most definitely, it's a process. Yeah.
But what about personal goals for you? Do you have any maybe personal goals? You know, football related. I mean, we're gonna get into personal stuff later. Don't worry, we get in there. But you know, maybe. I mean, if you want to share with us, is you're a 6th-year senior. Is there any goals after?
I'm a 5th year.
Oh, you're 5th year?
Yeah, this will be my 5th year, yeah.
Why do I want to say 6 years?
No, yeah, I never redshirted, so I've played all 4 years, so this will be my 5th year, yeah.
Okay, my bad, y'all.
Oh, no, yeah, all good.
5th year. Trust me, I did my research every day, don't worry.
It's all good.
But what's the goal maybe after? I mean, are you looking into maybe overseas, maybe professional?
Yeah, I got a lot of opportunities now. A lot of agents have been talking to me. Facilities has been talking to me too. I've had one that's really interested in me. I don't want to splurge onto it too much.
You know, you'll give us a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah. It just really helps me out. You know, I had a couple NFL scouts come out and watch our practices as well. So I've been trying to put in a lot of work on and off the field, and even though with school and just getting my body right, gaining weight. That's one thing I've been lacking. I feel like this year I've been gaining a lot. That was one of my goals, is to get at least to 175, 180, and I've been at that peak. So I feel like that's what's really been helping me play and then getting a lot of looks from coaches and NFL scouts. So.
And you're 5'10", right?
No. I'm shorter than 5'10".
You're 5'9"?
I'll say I'm 5'9", but I'm 5'8".
I'm taller than you.
Yeah, you're taller than me for sure.
Coach, Coach, put me in right now.
We got a lot of short running backs, so I'm not the shortest though.
No, I know you're not the shortest. Oh, but what was it? The national television hyped you up. They say you're 5'10".
I love it. I'll take it.
They say you're 5'10".
I'll take it. As long as I take that.
Y'all, he's 5'9". I'm a numb fan.
If I look tall on the field, I'm not tall in real life. That's the one thing.
You know what? But no, it is true. Shorter people are faster. Now I mean, definitely. I'm tall for a girl.
Yeah.
And I was not as fast as you. So I remember we were talking a little bit before the show. Your 40-yard. Now we predicted it'll be like 4.
Maybe 4.3.
4.3.
I'm saying
4.2. He's pushing it. He's gonna say 4.2. He disagrees. He thinks it's like 4.3. But that's still really fast.
if I trained for it, I think I'd be a high 4.2.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really fast.
Good. Yeah.
So you feel like has your speed really helped you out in the field? Talk about that a little bit.
It for sure has. You know, I'm probably the smallest dude on the field at some of the times. You know, going against 300-pound dudes, 6'5", you gotta have heart for it. That's all I know, because you're out there getting thrown around, bodies all on you. It's bad because being out there you gotta be tough. That's all I know, and you gotta back yourself up. That's all I know. Because being my size, like a lot of kids like to talk mess to me, but
that's all right.
I try to.
You show them up on the field.
Oh yeah.
I've seen your highlights, and I mean, you're quick.
Oh yeah.
Like you're quick. Like you're just like dashing through everybody, and I'm like, what the heck? And no, I can definitely tell. Like, I can tell you're short on the field, but not.
Yeah.
No, but I can tell like you are definitely you're really quick. And I know that has helped you being a running back and everything like that.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you got to use your size for advantage, too. You know, being that small, going through holes and stuff, you gotta use that size for an advantage in your vision on the field.
Okay. So I'm gonna throw you something. Were you a Nickelodeon kid or a Disney kid growing up?
I was a Nickelodeon kid.
Really?
I was, yeah.
I figured. I had that vibe for you. What was the go-to show after school?
Dang, I had a couple.
Okay, let's name them. Let's go.
I probably had SpongeBob. Was one of them.
Okay.
That was one of my tops.
All right.
What was it was the show with the they were in this big mansion. They were all different creatures.
Oh,
what was that
it?
called?
It's the one with all the little creatures.
Imaginary Friends?
Imaginary Friends.
There we go,
That
like
right
that.
there was the top right there. That was top notch. That was those two were my favorite shows.
Okay.
And then actually I was the Boomerang. Have you ever seen Boomerang?
Oh yeah, Boomerang. That's
watch-
with Tom and Jerry,
Yes.
right? And then
that used to be my shows.
the
Tom
Pink
and Jerry,
Panther one.
Pink Panther.
Okay.
All those. Speedy Gonzalez.
Okay.
That used to be my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was another show?
I didn't really watch Nickelodeon like that.
iCarly and stuff.
Oh my gosh!
I used to watch iCarly. I ain't gonna lie. I
I
used to be on
I
that.
used to watch Guts too. You know, remember Guts?
No.
No.
It used to be like a little team show where you had to run up the stuff. They used to get slimed and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like they had to
I
go through
remember
like
that.
the shapes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that one. That's
Yup.
wait, that was like elementary
Yeah.
school.
That's young. I remember that though.
Cause
I remember all those.
I'm 2000. What are you?
I'm 2000 as well.
And you're
I'm
2000.
2000.
Okay, so we have 2000 baby
Yeah.
here, guys. So we definitely know our stuff.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
a Disney child.
Me too.
Okay.
I was a Disney child.
I never was a. Well, Disney.
I
I
was
probably
Disney.
watched. What's the little stunt dude? Gronkowski. Yes.
Oh,
I used to
no.
watch that.
I mean, you watch Disney XD.
Disney.
Yeah,
XD.
you watched
That's
that
all
Disney
I.
XD.
Yeah. I never really was a
Watch little
Disney.
shows like her and stuff.
Yeah, like the OG
Jessie and
Disney.
stuff like
I used to
that.
never watch
Older than
those.
that. Like I was just there 2 in the morning watching it.
Yeah, I used to
I'm
watch,
more of
like,
an
That's
anime guy. I'm never really like Full House stuff like that. I used to never
Okay.
watch those.
But I was a Cartoon Network kid for sure.
Cartoon Network was good
Okay,
as well.
so you like anime.
Yeah.
So
I
tell
like
me about
anime.
that, because
Not
I'm not really too like
Not.
familiar.
I wouldn't say like anime. I'm more of like a cartoon person.
Oh, animation.
Yeah, animation.
There we
yeah.
go, guys.
I didn't know how
Oh,
to
it's
say
okay.
it.
Animation.
Yeah, I'm more of an
okay.
animation
So you like
guy.
cartoons?
I do, yeah.
Okay, cartoons were cool for
I
me
still
too.
watch cartoons. I'm keeping it a buck.
No, yeah, like I still watch cartoons as well. Like sometimes when it's on, or
Right.
I would watch the old Disney movies.
Yeah.
You guys tell me, you guys had to watch the old Disney movies, like Camp Rock, High School Musical.
No,
I seen it.
I never got
I
into
just
that.
watched it because I was bored though.
My sister used to
What?
watch it, but I used to never watch that. So yeah.
You guys are missing out. That's childhood. Or Lemonade Mouth. I used to watch
I
that
used to
too.
watch that
Mm-mm.
That one's good. Or no, remember that movie, Let It Shine?
That was my movie.
That was.
I've heard
That one is such a
Black
good.
rapper.
Yeah, that was really
I
for
remember that
like
one.
they were really coming up with like diversity
Yeah.
at that time. Like they had like they had like another show way back for Hispanics. Like Disney was really like transforming
Oh,
to
yeah.
being like. So that movie was
It made
like.
me think, like That's So Raven.
That's
So
so Raven. I
Raven.
remember that
White
one.
House one with the little kid.
Oh,
Yes.
Corey, her
Corey,
sister.
yeah.
Oh, Corey in the house.
Yeah, Corey in the house.
Yes,
I
that one was
remember those
that one was
ones.
legit. What?
Yo.
Okay. Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network.
That's
was
your
good.
go-to.
Yeah.
Okay, I figured I had the vibes.
Kids Next Door. was,
Okay.
That used to be
That
good.
was
What regular show? That one came out a while back.
Oh, that was like later.
Yeah,
that was more like we were kind of
Gumball,
looking middle school.
Adventure Time.
Okay.
What else?
Okay.
I can't remember loading that Kids Next Door. That was my
Yeah, those was good.
on like at 4 o'clock.
Dang, he's like right after school. I was
remember
on
that.
the couch.
I remember on the Wednesdays, those early days, I used to get out, watch SpongeBob,
Oh
Tom and Jerry, and
yeah.
all those. Yeah, those used
Okay.
to be good.
Okay, cool. So now we know. Now we know. See, this is because we're all the same year.
Yeah.
So you
we
know
all
what I'm
had
saying?
that
We're all the same year. Do you guys know your signs? What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Aries?
Yeah.
Capricorn.
I'm a Capricorn too.
You know what I'm saying?
When's your birthday?
January
January 8th. I'm December 31st.
Okay.
8th.
And when's your birthday?
I'm April 7th.
April 7th.
Yeah.
I'm New Year's Eve.
Damn.
So it's always a party.
So you always
Yeah.
turning it up.
I'm always turning
right
it up.
into New Year's. That's
Right into New Year's. Everyone's celebrating me.
Oh,
And I'm
Oh
like-
yeah.
But it
Big
is. It's
facts.
like really fun, and like
Yeah.
no one really cares. It's my birthday, but it's like with the fireworks, everyone's
yeah.
out. So yeah, my birthday's
like
always
this.
been cool. When I was younger,
Because you could party till 12 and still party after that.
yeah, I'm like my
Facts.
birthday's still
Like, you
here.
partying into the next year.
Exactly.
Facts.
That's crazy.
So that birthday was. As I get older, the birthday's cooler. When I was younger, it wasn't, cause you know I'm
Yeah.
a kid.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But like now that I'm older, it's fun.
Yeah.
And I can tell people it's
Gotta
my
be fun.
birthday,
Yeah.
and then they get me more hype. Oh,
Man,
it's this
what?
girl's birthday.
Yeah. It gets
Everyone's
really-
getting
They-
hyped.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah. So My birthday's cool. I really like my birthday. But April is a nice month.
Yeah.
It's like, you know.
It's a little chill
It's a
month.
little more chill.
Yeah,
And then
not too
January
bad.
is like right in the new year. January
That's
8th.
what it's at, bro.
Jail court. Oh, now January is the best
my
month.
mom's in January.
Oh, January?
January 7th, so
Yeah.
right before his.
She's one day before me.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Okay, cool. So are you a fan of any other sports? I know football, obviously.
Yeah.
But are you a fan of maybe any other sports maybe? Or like you're just football?
Bowling and track. Those
Track?
are my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to run track. I've been running track since I was, 4 years old. So
Okay.
that's always been my main sport. This is the longest I've ever haven't like been on a track and running, putting on spikes and stuff like that. But yeah, I stopped in my senior year because we don't have a track team here. But
Yeah.
I knew that this was a good place for me. But yeah, I miss track every day.
So did you get offers for track out of high
I
school?
did. I had Texas A&M, Miami, and Nebraska. Those are my three
Okay.
top schools. I wanted LSU, but that was going to be a part-time scholarship,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to go through all that. But
Exactly.
yeah, those are my three main schools that I had.
So why football and then why San Diego State?
Football, I just love football. You know, you gotta love the sport to play it, because if
Yeah.
you don't, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Because it's just so much you have to do. It's a lot of stress on you. You know, you gotta love this sport. That's what I did. I've been playing this since I was 7 years old, and just having that feeling every time I touch that field, it's the exact same feeling when I first touched the field when I was 7 years old. You know, it's just that love that you get. And, you know, a lot of players want to play defense, but I've never want to been a defensive player because I like people to try to catch me. I've always been fast all my life, so I'm always like, you got to tackle me.
He likes the chase.
Yeah.
He likes the chase. Okay.
Yeah, I want people to try to catch me. You know,
Okay.
that's one of my goals. Is if you can't get me, then I'm the best on the field. That's how I feel on the field. But off the field, I'm not that
course.
type of person. You know,
You have to have a different persona
Oh,
when
yeah,
you're playing.
most definitely,
Versus
no.
who you are.
Yeah, so when I touch the field, I feel like I'm the best player on the field. That's
Okay.
what I love about football. So.
Okay.
And you get to let out a lot of anger out too on the
Okay.
field
He's like,
too.
it's therapy,
for free.
guys.
Yeah, it's therapy.
He's like, it's free therapy for me, guys.
It's for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
And then San Diego State, because did you have other offers? And then
I did. I
Okay.
had quite a few offers. You know, I had University of New Mexico. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
That was they actually offered me before I even got in high school.
Wow. Okay.
So they knew about me. I had Notre Dame was one of my. I was gonna go to Notre Dame. That was one of my top schools. But my recruiter, the one who was recruiting me there, he ended up leaving, and the head coach left, and then they ended up getting.
Yeah.
The whole
okay.
situation got all messed up, and I lost my scholarship with them.
Wow, okay.
I had University of Arizona, who we played last weekend.
Okay.
I had a couple, Utah, that we're going to play next week. I had them as well. So it was kind of in this little region that was looking at me.
And then what stuck out to you for?
I mean, it was nice. I'm a country dude.
Okay.
Love horses, love all that type of
Okay.
stuff. So going out to Utah was really nice too. But coming out here was different. I've never been around the California weather, you know, the beaches and sand and palm trees, all that. I've never really been around that.
It was a new experience.
It was a new experience for sure.
Okay.
You know, going to the team, watching the practices, the coaches. You know, I felt like I was at home. The coaches really brought me in and taught me the new ways of football and being a man. You know, they turned me into a grown man. You know, that process of me being an 18-year-old going into being a 22-year-old now. You know, seeing that change, they really done that to me, and they really kept that promise that I'll come out and be a man, and I feel like I really have been.
You're like, guys, I've grown a lot.
Oh yeah, I've grown so much.
That makes sense.
Yes.
I mean, it's been like 5 years.
Yeah,
so
it has
you
been.
definitely have grown. That's great. That's what it means. Like, it's more than just, is the program good?
Yeah.
Who's it gonna make me as a person at the end of the day?
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, you're still a person. You still walk around campus just like the rest of us.
That's true.
So it's like, who are you off the field? And I think that's really important.
Yeah,
so
because a lot of people think having a football jersey on and stuff like that, I'm gonna be the most cockiest person and stuff like that. Like, no, I'm trying to be a growing man into the real life. You know, football's never gonna be there for the rest of your life. So
Exactly.
you always gotta find that opportunity to be that good guy. So that's what I feel like they've brought me into that that world.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to let you slide on the horses. You gotta tell me about the horses. I heard you say it, and I was like, I'm not letting that go.
Yeah.
So you rode horses before. Like,
I have.
You have a horse, or you just go
We
and
used to. My family used to have horses.
Oh my God.
And a lot of my friends, they have farms and stuff. So being around horses, I've always been scared of horses. But riding them, they're big. So they don't look big on TV or like far away. But when you're up there, that's an animal. It's a big animal.
Okay.
I actually got kicked by a horse when I was little. So me and my grandpa were working on the field, and they were on the other side of the fence, and my grandpa was starting up a lawnmower or something. Ended up scaring it and kicked back and kicked me in the side of my hip.
Oh my God.
And I ended up laying down. I did it actually. It barely clipped me. It clipped me. So that's why I've always been scared of horses, just from that one moment.
How old were you?
Like 10, maybe 11.
See, that's traumatic. If something like that happens, that's traumatic.
Yeah, it was scary, but they're beautiful animals. But I love all animals. I'm an animal guy. So.
Okay, so what is your major?
I'm in communications. Yeah.
We're kind of similar. I'm in journalism, obviously, guys.
Okay.
And so, so what is maybe your plan, maybe after football? Maybe, are you planning on maybe doing something with that degree?
It's a little switch up, actually. I want to be a fashion designer. I'm into fashion. I love making my own clothes. I just love that industry. Just knowing that whatever I can come up in my mind, I can make it. I love that. So
you want your own business one day? Is that like your own brand type of thing?
Yeah, I actually started a brand, but being in football and school, it was just so much to handle, and trying to get everybody's orders and making a website. Oh, it was bad.
Okay, but don't give up that dream though.
No, it's always in my dream.
What's your brand's name? Like
it was called Oblivion. Love is only a feeling. That's what I felt. So.
Guys, that was deep. Okay, that's bomb.
Yeah,
okay.
That was my whole little brand. I still have it going on, but I've been putting that to the side for a little bit. So.
School and then football.
Oh yeah.
But that's so cool. I didn't know you were like into fashion.
I am.
So you think you're gonna pursue that, like maybe when you have more time, like later in life?
Yeah. If I don't make it in football, I'm gonna go to fashion school in Sacramento. No, not Sacramento. San Francisco.
That's so cool.
So yeah, that's crazy. It's one of my goals. Me and my sister. My sister's into fashion as well, so we might end up going to the same school and.
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Cool. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
I get the vibes, but then I'm like, I don't really know.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Okay, what's your football team?
Carolina Panthers. Yeah, it's.
All right.
Sorry, that's one of my teams.
Why Carolina Panthers?
When I was little, there's a football player. He was a defensive player, Julius Peppers. He used to wear this black visor, and I was just like, I don't know, something about his helmet. I used to be like, man, I want that helmet. And then the colors really just caught my eye when I was little, and been a fan ever since.
When did you fall in love with football?
Shoot, that's actually a good question. My dad actually been playing football. He was playing for a while. When I was young, he used to play flag football. I used to always go to his games and watch, and I used to just be like, dang, like, this looks so fun. Like, they're just running around, but making people miss, because my dad was a wide receiver. He was. Crazy thing is my dad's 6'3", 6'4". My dad's really tall. So I got my mom's height. My mom's 5'2".
Okay, so met in the middle a little bit.
Yeah. So, but yeah, he really got me into football. He was like one of my role models. When I reached the age of 7, that was the first time 5, that's when I started playing flag football, and that's really was fun for me. And then I was like, well, this is too easy. That's what I kept telling my dad. This is too easy. Football, flag football.
Take the flags off. Put some pads on right now.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, flag football is too easy. That's what he kept telling me when I was little. He was like, okay, then we're gonna see what you're really about. And I ended up playing real football the next year, and then ever since then I've been loving football. I feel like it's a job.
Since 5.
Yeah. I've been playing football since I was 5 years old.
Dang, that's
running
like
track since I was 4.
So. Okay, so you've been running track I used to run track too. So I wasn't that good. I would say I was like an average varsity. Okay. Now I wasn't out here like breaking records.
Oh yeah.
But I was, I held my own. Yeah. What was your events?
1 and 200.
All right.
Yeah. So
I was opposite. I was a distance runner.
Okay.
So I did like the 4s.
Oh yeah, I
8s.
hate the 4s.
I did a high jump.
High jump?
I did high jump. I feel like you would have been a long jumper. No?
No.
I feel like you would have been good.
I actually did it one time, ended up hurting my hip, and never did it again.
You're like,
so,
yeah, no.
Yeah, so I never did that again. My dad was actually a hurdler.
Okay.
I wanted to do hurdles, but I was too small. So.
No. No, you know what? You know, I've seen tall, short people do all kinds of events.
Yeah, I think I was too, I don't know. I just got scared every time I was in the air. I'm like, ooh, I got to jump again, so I couldn't do it. But yeah, I used to run the 1 and 200. I actually broke a couple records when I was little. I don't even know if I still have them or not. But my high school, or my senior year in high school, I actually broke the state record. They said I ran a 10.4, but the time was a 10.5. Some little allegations went on and saying the wind and all this, that.
The wind?
Yeah. So I ended up,
atmosphere.
Yeah, so they said I ended up tying the record. I don't believe it, but.
It's all good though.
Yeah, as long as I broke it. So yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
So you played football and you did track.
I did.
At the same time. Do you? I mean, I know a lot of football players do track, and I know on my team I had a ton of football players on my team.
Yeah.
So has track helped you in football in terms of like staying in shape all year long? Or?
It did. One sport that I did play that I didn't mention was tennis. I used to play tennis, so.
That's like the biggest. You didn't mention that.
I didn't. I don't really mention it because I didn't play as much, but that sport really helps you with like your footwork, getting around, you know, just planning and just turning, you know, getting your hips and everything. That really helped me out being a running back, you know, just making sure with my footwork and everything. That's what really helped me. Tennis was fun. I really loved tennis. My sister played it. That's what really wanted me to play it. And then in high school, I didn't really get the chance to play it because it was around the same time as track.
Yeah.
But in middle school, I was there every day. Like it was one thing I really loved was
so
tennis.
Cool.
So,
okay, so you did tennis, track, and football.
Yeah.
Am I missing anything else?
I played basketball, but I was terrible at basketball.
Oh yeah, I'm terrible at basketball too.
I'm still terrible. I'm too aggressive. Like I used to always foul out. I used to just.
He's like, back to football, guys.
Yeah, so I used to be. Yeah, it was bad.
Okay. That's cool though. I mean, tennis, not a lot of, I know I've heard some athletes say they play like golf, they like to calm them down, or like I've seen it, or swimming too. Swimming's a big one. I feel like a lot of athletes do swimming. That's so cool.
I can't swim.
You can't?
No.
What do you mean you can't swim? Don't do that. Don't do that.
I really can't swim.
You don't know how to swim, or like you just choose not to swim?
Both. I don't know how to swim.
Like,
no, I don't know how to swim.
For real, like you will drown, like in the deep end.
I probably would drown.
He knows how to swim.
I had a life vest on. That doesn't help.
He was grabbing on me, but he knew.
He's like, don't let me go.
Yeah.
No,
like
yeah, I actually had like a little bad experience when I was little. I was on my cousin's back, and we were like I think we were in a lake, and I was telling him like, let's get back to the boat. So I'm on his back, and I ended up falling off. Oh. And ever since then, I have never liked water. So.
I'm scared of the ocean. Yeah. Actually, I'm like terrified because what's down there? Like who knows what's down there? I can do the beach where like I'm in the sand, but once I start, I can't feel the bottom.
Yeah.
I said, my anxiety goes up, and I can't. I'm also scared of like small rooms.
Oh really?
And like tunnels.
Yeah.
So like, what is it? Claustrophobic?
Claustrophobic. Yeah.
Yeah, like like the play toys in like McDonald's or like.
Oh yeah.
I can't go in those
little back rooms and stuff. Have you seen those on TikTok? The little back rooms
stop.
And all that.
Those are scary.
That's scary. I'm not even gonna lie.
No, so tunnels and like small areas. It's just not. I don't know if it's because I'm tall or I just don't like it. It never was a thing for me when I was younger, but I guess as I got older. It started, I was like, what the heck? Like, it started to, my chest gets all like.
That's how I feel about water. Like, when I get in water, it just freaks me out. Like, I don't like it. It's weird.
Yeah, I can do a boat. Can you go on a boat? Like, will you be fine on a boat?
I can, yeah. I can do boats.
You in the water, you can't.
Yeah, I can't do myself in the water. Like, if I can't feel that ground.
I'm the same way. I can't. Because I don't know what something can snatch me. Yeah. And I'm gone. And who's going to help me?
True.
I'm in the ocean.
Yeah.
Heck no, that's so scary.
Yeah, so it's bad.
Okay. So we're on a plane, right? Where are we going?
On a plane, where are we going?
Where are we going?
France.
Why France?
I just like their fashion. Their fashion is wonderful there. The food I heard is good. I I don't know. The scenery, I've heard a lot of bad things and good things about it.
Okay.
About their sceneries. That's one place, probably the Bahamas. I've been to the Bahamas before. That's
Okay.
one beautiful place.